Assam and Telangana were among several states that reported a surge in the number of coronavirus cases linked to Nizamuddin's Tablighi Jamaat event, which has led to about 150 new cases in the country, taking India's tally to 1,834 cases, including 41 deaths. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare yesterday said that 437 new cases have been reported in the last 24 hours, which is the biggest spike till date consecutively. However, earlier in the day, the ministry said the spike does not represent a national trend and was caused primarily due to travel by those who had attended the congregation in Delhi's Nizamuddin. Let's move on to next news. A 56-year-old resident of Dharavi area of Mumbai who had contracted the novel coronavirus died on Wednesday evening, prompting the civic authorities to seal the building where he lived. Densely populated Dharavi is famous as one of the largest slums in Asia. The man, who lived in a building constructed under the Slum Rehabilitation Authority, had no history of foreign travel. That's what the health officials of Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation said. He had a garment shop at AKG Nagar in Dharavi. After he died at nearby government-run Sion Hospital, some 300 tenements in the building and around 30 shops were cordoned off by the police. Residents of the building have been quarantined at home. Let's move on to next news. All class 1 to 8 students of CBSE will be promoted to the next level, and pending class 10 and 12 exams will be conducted only in 29 subjects that are crucial for promotion and admission to higher educational institutions in view of the coronavirus outbreak in the country. Following directives from the Union HRD Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank, the CBSE decided to promote all the students from class 1 to 8 irrespective of whether exams had concluded in their schools before the ministry ordered closure of the school in view of COVID-19 situation. Let's move on to next news. At least 7,600 Indians and 1,300 foreigners have been identified with links to an Islamic missionary group that organized a religious congregation in Delhi last month and has emerged as India's biggest hotspot in the coronavirus pandemic. The number, however, may increase as more members of the Tablighi Jamaat members are identified. 23 states and 4 union territories have worked round the clock to identify 1,306 members of the organization from other countries since the Markaz or religious center in Delhi's Nizamuddin West area was identified as hotspot by the center. Let's move on to next news. Relatives of a COVID-19 patient who died due to comorbidities attacked a doctor inside the isolation ward established on the 8th floor of Gandhi Hospital in Hyderabad on Wednesday. The assaulter, who himself is a COVID-19 patient, attacked a resident doctor on duty after his brother died. A 56-year-old patient tested positive for COVID-19 and died due to comorbidities condition on Wednesday. His brother also tested coronavirus positive during contact tracing. Both were receiving treatment at the same hospital. But after the death of his brother, the second patient lost his cool and attacked the doctor and also broke a window at the hospital. Let's move on to next news. Some of the 160-odd Tablighi Jamaat attendees quarantined at a railway facility in southeast Delhi misbehaved with and even spit at doctors and healthcare professionals attending to them. A total of 167 attendees were taken to makeshift quarantine centers set up on railway property in Tughlakabad on Tuesday evening after being evacuated from the Nizamuddin Markaz, the Tablighi Jamaat headquarters in South Delhi. After the attendees were accommodated in the facility, residents of the railway colony raised concern over the safety and said they feared about the spread of the deadly virus, prompting senior officials to request local authorities for necessary action. Let's move on to next news. The United States death toll from the coronavirus pandemic topped 5,000 late on Wednesday, according to a running tally from Johns Hopkins University. On Thursday, at about 5,116 people had died. On the same day, the United States set a one-day record of 884 people dying of coronavirus in 24 hours. The US death toll is lower than those of Italy and Spain, but above the 3,316 recorded by China, where the pandemic first emerged in December. According to Johns Hopkins University, the US leads the world in number of cases of new coronavirus with 215,417 cases.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, Search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.